Kim actually first came to me, 13 years ago. And over the years, I've taken care of her and several members of her family, delivered her kids, and we've shared a lot of really happy times together. When she came in to see me in October, it wasn't for a regularly scheduled appointment, and she came in for a problem visit. And her mother actually came with her this time, which, while I'd seen her mom lots of times over the course of maternity visits and things like that, I knew that everybody in the family was kind of concerned about how Kim was feeling.
Dr. Karamardian started it by saying I went to her first because I had a long relationship with her, and I knew she was going to direct me. If it wasn't something she could handle, she'd direct me where I needed to go, and I was confident of that. And so when I went to her, I was in the worst pain I've ever felt, and I've had 2 babies, so I knew that was a piece of cake compared to this, and I thought, okay, she got me through that, but this is something new and different.
Once we knew that there was something going on in Kim's pituitary gland, and there was some results on the imaging studies that showed us that we needed to get a neurosurgeon involved right away. And while I haven't referred a lot of patients for brain surgery, fortunately, because it's not a frequent thing that happens as a gynecologist, I felt so comfortable knowing that all my colleagues in LA and everybody that I trained with, everybody said, you have all the network and the services and everything you need down at Hoag to be able to take fabulous care of your patient. So I felt very comfortable referring Kim over to Dr. Lewis.
I knew I was in good hands because I knew whoever she was telling me to go to, I would have gone to if I had to drive to LA or if I needed to go wherever I needed to go. But in my heart, it was a godsend that Dr. Lewis was brought here. I think it was 6 weeks prior to my surgery, and it was amazing because Dr. Karamardian was like, there's no one better for this than him, and he is here, and he'll meet you at the hospital right now and go to ER.
So this is a great example of different teams and different aspects of the medical team working together to make sure the patient, in this case Kim, gets the best care possible. Right from the beginning, there was fluid communication between all the members of the team. When Lisa called me to let me know we had a finding on Kim's pituitary MRI, my first thought was, wow, it was really insightful of her to order an MRI to start off with. Typical old-fashioned surgery for this often required big incisions or a lot of morbidity and long stays in the hospital, and it can be much more unpleasant for the patient. But nowadays, with the minimally invasive techniques we've been able to bring to Hoag and to Orange County, we're able to do the operation using a very small camera through the nose without any incisions. And this makes a big difference for the patient, both in the success of the operation and in the complications, decreasing the complications they can have afterwards.
I was really blessed to have 2 great, warm-hearted doctors who not only are super skilled and super intelligent at what they do, but very caring at the same time. So, and they cared about, like I said, all the in-betweens through the whole process, not just surgery day. I didn't have to pass any paperwork on or give them any info. Like, they just knew. I just would show up to wherever I needed to be, and they already knew everything they needed to know, and that was very helpful because there's so much else going on with these type of situations that you don't want to have to worry about that. So I am very grateful.
I think one of the great things, or maybe the greatest thing about Hoag, is that the members of the community, the people that live here, the people that receive care here, take Hoag as their own. They take it as something they want to make better. And that's the whole idea, because the people love Hoag. They want to make sure that they don't have to drive 2 hours to get world-class care. They want to make sure that when they're sick, when it's their family member, that they have world-class care right here in their backyard. And I think that aspect of people embracing the hospital as their own is very, very unique. And I've not seen anywhere else where that's so profound.